Hey everyone, season's greetings from me and Tui. Welcome to the December update of the Nick Murray YouTube channel. We've got lots to cover today. In fact, I've had to make a little list because I had so many things to talk about. Tui, have you got anything to say? Put me down, I want to go back to sleep. Okay, off you go. Sorry girl. Okay, so starting off, I guess my first thing I have to say, just like I did last month, is my apologies for not that many car videos this month. It's just that I have lots on. I'm trying to do my house, trying to deal with family stuff, and so unfortunately I just haven't had time to do that many car videos. I did do a couple, and I did of course do the Tui video. If any of you haven't seen the Tui cop video, do take the time to have a quick look. It's only 50 seconds long. I'll put a link to it up here. It might be my favorite video on my channel. You know, I love doing things that are a little different, and I really enjoyed filming that. And Tui's really, for a dog, is really a great little actor. She's happy to do all the nonsense things that I make her do, and yeah, play along and have a bit of fun with that. And so I'll probably do more Tui videos in the future. But in the meantime, yeah, I will get back on track with more car and helicopter videos after the holiday season. It's just, I've just got so much on, and to the point that I'm sort of a little bit run down at the moment. You might notice I've got a bit of an eye infection going on, and you know, I'm just not getting enough rest, I guess. But that'll all be fixed after the holiday crazy season is over. What are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about what I've got coming up, talk a little bit of my house, talk about some new equipment, and talk about a few comments on my YouTube channel. Let's start with the new equipment. First thing being this device, which I've actually owned for over a month. It's the DJI, the people that make the Phantom drones. They also make things like this, and they make my other stabilizer as well. Osmo, and it's a handheld gimbaled camera. And I bought this to replace or supplement the gimbal camera I have that I have a GoPro on, which I use all the time. You see in my videos. The camera on this is a little sharper. It's not as wide as the GoPro, but you can control when you turn it on. You can control the angle of the camera from a little toggle here. Which I'm hoping will be useful in some of my videos. But yeah, the video quality is very sharp. The problem I've had with this particular one is it came broken straight from the factory. The camera didn't work, and so I sent it back to DJI to have it fixed, and a month later they finally sent it back to me. DJI, for all their good products, have just the worst customer service on earth. They're trying to improve, like they followed up with me a lot, but yeah, to take a month to fix it, and I suspect it's not even properly fixed. The fan on the camera just runs at full speed, like a screaming full speed all the time, which makes the microphone unusable. I'm curious to see whether other people have a similar experience. They might not have fixed mine correctly. Anyway, still a nice little camera, and I'm hoping to use that in some of my next videos. The other bit of new equipment that I've got is I've been using my GH4 camera for a lot of video work. They're just fantastic video cameras, these, and I've just got a image stabilized version of the lens I use for external shots. So hopefully that'll smooth up some of the external shots that I've been using this camera for. So we'll see in my future videos whether that makes a difference as well. So yeah, that's basically all the new equipment that I've got for this month. Both those items hopefully will make a noticeable improvement to my upcoming videos. Around the house here, well, it's winter's coming, and I didn't really want to do too much work on my garden. I have decided to put up a proper deer fence to keep Tui in, because she was jumping over my other fence. So I've been working hard on getting that up. The deer fence both will keep her in and the gorillas in, and the deer's out hopefully. In constructing the deer fence, I had to chop down a few trees, which didn't go quite as well as I hoped. It turns out I'm not that great with a chainsaw, even though I grew up on a farm. All the trees that I cut down sort of fell the wrong way, so I wouldn't trust me with heavy equipment. I also started planting a bunch of abrevieties along the fence line to try and block out the ugly fence from my neighbours, which I hope will look pretty good. But yeah, the house is coming along nicely, just lots of work. So yeah, on to what videos are coming up. I know I've been neglecting my M4 lately. Poor little thing's just been sitting in the garage doing nothing. So this weekend I'm filming an M4 video. It's actually comparing an M4 to an M3, same exact same specs, just going over what the difference between the M4 and the M3 are, so that'll be fun. And next week, because the GTR video was so popular, someone contacted me with their new Golf R, and so I'm going to film that next week, weather permitting, which will be exciting. I know a lot of people have been wanting me to do a video on the new Golf R, and of course, as I promised in last month, and I will try and get to it as soon as I can, the RCF video, which is the direct competitor to my M4, which is going to be so much fun to film as well. And I'd also mention that I had a helicopter review coming up, which I still haven't done. The helicopter review that I have planned and that I have finally organised, and these things are not easy to organise, trust me, is UH-1 Huey, you know, the Vietnam War era helicopter, which I'm really excited to fly. I mean, they're such an iconic piece of equipment, so I don't know that I'll get it done this year, but certainly in the next few weeks at least. Other than that, just before Christmas, I'm planning a trip to Florida, to the Orlando area. So if any of you guys wanted to meet up with me, or if you've got an interesting vehicle, helicopter, boat, spaceship, you know, whatever you like, that you want to show me while I'm down there, I'll be down there just before Christmas to the New Year's area. So send me an email or comment on this video and maybe we can meet up. I'm also planning a New Zealand trip, probably not until February, March, but for anyone that's in New Zealand that wants to meet up with me, maybe I'll do a meetup in the Auckland area while I'm in New Zealand. Other little things that have happened recently, I noticed that that Porsche have started releasing additional wheels for the Carrera models, and the Carrera wheels that I really like are the Carrera Sport wheels, which are only $1,300, which sounds expensive, but cheap for Porsche wheels, and I really love them. When I finally have the money to buy my new 911, which is not anytime soon, I'm certainly going to get those Carrera Sport wheels. I think they look super sexy. Another thing that's happened recently is a few people have asked me whether they can contribute financially towards my YouTube channel, and I've always been a little resistant to asking for money. I earn enough money and I live a good lifestyle. I'm not here to take money off my viewers. You know, you guys support me just by watching the videos and commenting, and you know, it's great how much support I get. So I'd never ask for money from people, and to that end, I've also been reluctant to ever set up any sort of payment system, because even when people offer me money, I feel bad about taking anyone's money. You know, I do my YouTube channel for fun. I'm not doing it to make a lot of money, and I don't feel right about taking people's money. So I was sort of thinking about it. Patreon have been in contact with me saying, can you set up an account? People want to send you money. I'm in two minds about it. I have to think about it. Certainly, if I set that up so people can give me money if they want for my videos, I'm certainly not going to be asking for it. It's not going to be something that I'm going to guilt everyone into doing. If you really want to give me money, that's great, but you know, I'm here doing this for free, and that's the way I hope my videos will always be. Unless I lose my job and become derelict on the street, then yes, give me money if that happens. Okay, and finally, I wanted to read out some shout outs and comments from you guys, starting with Mike Evans, who wrote, "Hi Nick, are you far from Dallas? Just wondered if you could look up my buddy Alex Jones and say hi from me. Thanks. Mike from Australia." No problem, Mike. I know everybody here in the US. I'll track down Alex Jones and give him a pat on the back for you. Polar Bear writes, "Are you like the guy who voices the Outback Steakhouse ads on YouTube?" No, I think that would be an Australian, but perhaps that would be a good job for me as well. Next is YouTube Watcher, who commented on my M5 video. He wrote, "Oh God, I have the same shirt." Abrancio Gillespie, so if I've screwed up your name there, writes, go on Nick, what's your favourite car you've driven since you've started reviewing? Give us a top 3, maybe answer in the next channel update. That's what I'm doing. You know, I think, you know, I enjoy driving all the cars that I drive. I particularly enjoyed cars that are a little more challenging, like older cars. You know, when I drove that old 911 or that old Jag, you know, something that's a bit of a challenge is a lot of fun. And I used to drive, getting a little bit off track here, but I used to, back when I lived in England, I used to do track days with Caterham 7s, and that is the most fun I've ever had driving cars. Caterham 7s, I would really like to own a Caterham 7 one day, just for track days. They're just so much fun to drive and race. But yeah, to answer which cars that have I enjoyed the most, you know, I really have a soft spot for Porsches, obviously. The Porsche Boxster and the Porsche 911s are definitely my favourite cars. I just feel very connected to them, and I prefer smaller cars, but that doesn't take away my enjoyment that I have for just about all the cars that I drive on this channel. And it's really what makes it so much fun, is that, you know, I genuinely do love driving all the cars that I do drive. But yeah, the Porsches, and that for some reason I really loved that Jaguar as well, that I did recently, the F-Type. It really struck a chord with me. If that had been a 2-wheel drive and a manual transmission, I think that would have been just truly magic. Anyway, yeah, lots of great cars, and lots of great cars coming up. So yeah, it's a hard question to answer, but yeah, Porsches are often my favourites. And finally, Ford Fan 97 asked me to do a shout out for his birthday, which was on the November 23rd. So happy birthday to you, Ford Fan 97. Alex Nez also wants a birthday shout out. His birthday's coming up on the 20th of December. Happy birthday to you, Alex. It doesn't work. So yeah, if you guys have a birthday, or you've got a question you want me to answer, or just shout out your name, you're welcome to leave a comment or email me directly on this email address here, and I'll do my best to meet your requirements, or give you a shout out. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching my channel. As always, I really appreciate the support you guys give me, and I will continue to work hard to make my channel better and better, and I hope everybody has a great holiday season, and I look forward to producing many more videos for you guys next year. Anyway, Merry Christmas everyone. I'll see you in my next video. Bye then.